Hi everyone, it's Gail. I want to say hi and hugs this morning to Linda, Jennifer, Wendy, and Nicole. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for your comments. And today we're going to take a bit of a break from doing the spreads in this book. I think what we're going to do is work on some ephemera and kind of get some of the scraps taken care of. We have a few more pages to go here, but we're going to take a break and do some other little ephemera embellishment things, because I'm starting to get quite the stack of bits here. So let's see, there's these two also. Let's look at our file folders, because I've been throwing them in there as well, and just make sure. Yep, see, look at this. I've got several from AOZA, and let's see, this one is Roxy Creations. Here's one, actually just bits torn out of those, and then there's these kind of half pages, but those are we'll count those as scraps, even though they're big scraps. And then let's see. Oh, I know there's some of mine. There's a big one, so we'll put that in the big pile. But here's some littles from my digitals. Okay, and then we just have over here what we have: antique papery. Oops, right here. Okay, and then we have just one little piece from Figaro Designs. Okay, so let's look at that. All right. All right, now we have a big thing of scraps. As well, we need some sort of, what would you say, sort of neutrals, I think, to play with here. So I have got one of my big, I'm just going to put it up here, one of my big sacks of different papers. Some are music, there's a little variety in there. Okay, so as I think I said in my last video, I have these prepared with the writing spaces already collaged. So these are more like pages. I have these journaling cards that are ready to be collaged on the front. I also have these long kind of strips, bookmarky sort of things, all ready to go. And so that's what I was going to work on. But then I watched Rachel on Roxy Creations, and she made a wonderful little, just a little flip out thing that really kind of got me going. And so I decided I would make one of those. And what I'm thinking is, what do I do with my book? Oh, put it on my other table. What I was thinking is, see, look at the insides of these. Something needs to be done with those. And I was actually thinking this might be kind of fun to put on here. So we'll have to cover these, but I was thinking that's where I'm thinking of putting this anyway. So oh, and then the other thing I have over here on my other table is I do have some Tracy Fox too, and I have bits and pieces from that, which we may use too, because my next project after this altered book is going to be a Tracy project. Okay, so I need a pocket that is going to be that width. so I think we won't use that one because it's all gluey. But that's super close. Maybe, I think I'm gonna just use these. Don't know if I'll be able to tear that. So I think I'm just going to give it a little mark, and then maybe I'll use this. Okay, I'm just getting my glue book kind of at the ready, but out of the way. Okay, I think I'll try and use this just to give it a little bit of a imperfect edge. A bit right there. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna need scissors, and they've migrated with another project. I was working yesterday on stuff for my Etsy. I'm going to be doing another restock here. Not today, because I have other stuff on the agenda for today, but it's a little bit big. I think I might tear off a few of these little jagged edges. Anyway, there's lots going on today, so I'm not going to be able to get it done, but I did get pictures taken. I haven't done the listings yet, but some fun new stuff. I'm just cutting it. My tearing ruler should be here today if Amazon keeps their promises. We'll see. Okay, so I think now Rachel had some cards that she wanted to fit her little double pockets to. I do not have those cards, so I can make it any size I want. And what I think I'm gonna do is fold this over so that it strengthens it a little bit on the edge. And I don't care that the text is upside down because I'm going to collage over it anyway, I think. And she sewed around hers. I don't know that I have enough thread. So I might sew on it afterwards or something. But okay, so one of the things she did was she covered these with writing space. So that sounds like a good place to start if you ask me. Let's see, where am I as far as a line goes? It really is very helpful to have the lines on my glass mat. Sorry, put words together, Gail. Anyway, it is helpful. You can kind of be a little bit straighter than you might have been without them. Okay, so then I do want to cover the whole thing because this paper, I found a book page that was a bit bigger, and but it's the slippery kind of paper, you know, and I don't really care much for that. So let's do yeah, so I wanted to get my video done because my husband and I are going to go to the movie today. We don't do that very often, but we're going to go see Avengers Endgame. And My husband likes the Marvel movies, and so do I. I think they're fun. I like them because there's a lot of adventure and stuff, but there's also humor, and so that's kind of fun. So anyway, we're gonna go do that. We're thinking maybe the crowds will have subsided a bit. I can't believe it. It said on the news last night that it made over $1 billion its opening weekend worldwide. Is that nuts or what? I bet they didn't even expect that. Oh my gosh, but yeah, so it's quite something. Might be the biggest thing any of those movie stars have ever been a part of, right? Okay, so that's still gonna fold okay, so that's good. Okay. Oops. I told Rachel in her comments, I said, oh my gosh, I gotta make one of those. That'll be fun. So we shall. And I am like her in that I just need to get some of these book pages, because I keep getting more made into journal cards, because it's just gotten kind of crazy. So, you know, there's the first one for the next batch. Okay, so there we go there. Okay, that is making this funky. So let's refold a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we need something for the back, and I've got lots of choices here. I think I might do this one because it's kind of neutral, I guess you would say. I do like the printing on it though. Okay. So, and we don't care about the white at the bottom because it's going to be covered up with the pocket, right? So if you've been enjoying these collage videos and you are not subscribed to Rachel at Roxy Creations, I really think you would enjoy her. She's, well, first of all, she's got an Australian accent, so I could listen to her talk all day. But she's just she's a wonderful journal artist, and she does lots of other things too, sews and everything. Okay, so there's that. So then this pocket will cover up that, right? But we need to collage it. So I kind of am thinking that I'd like that, bring in that, and then put something else there. That's my thought at this point. So let's just do a little tear here. And not very much, but it needs a little on the edge as well. Okay, so that can be for the bottom. Now, I'd like something a little brighter for the top. What do we have? Well, oh my gosh. That one's a Gale Digital, and I think that was meant to be. Okay. Well, let's see. I am going to ink this pocket before we get stuff glued down on it. Gosh, that's hilarious that that little piece, isn't that so funny though, when you are collaging, it seems like sometimes your hand just goes zzz, right to the right piece. Yeah, so we're going to go to the 11:30 movie, and so, you know, this girl is going to have popcorn for lunch today. Love it. Haven't done that forever. And I love popcorn for lunch. It's just so fun. And, you know, it's senior day to boot. So we get in a little cheaper. Which is always nice. You know, we'll take it. So I said to my husband, so everybody else in the world saw this movie on the weekend, and all the old retired people are going on Monday because it's senior day. No, but it's a benefit of being retired, that's for sure. You know, you can do weekend things during the week. Just kind of getting this all inked up. Okay. All right, so then, okay, so now we just have to do this, which I think we'll ink this too. And then this one, maybe a little, especially where it's real light right here. So I also, last night I watched Tracy Fox video on making the envelopes out of botanical pages. I've been dying to watch that video and just haven't had the time. So last night I did. So I finally got that watched, and it's wonderful. I want to make some of those too. You know, like I always say, so much to do and just not enough hours in the day. Okay, got that. Okay, and then I'm going to put the colors up at the top so we have a little color. Okay, so then this is going to be stitched right there, is what's going to happen. Now I'm kind of thinking, since it ended up we used one of my digitals, I'm thinking about using my digitals here too. And that might be kind of a nice introduction to the book, because it's a book I made and my digitals are on the front. And I'm thinking, since of where I want to put it, I might make a "This Book Belongs To" tag to put in the pocket at some point here. Okay, so let's see what we have left. I think down here. I don't know, maybe I don't have. Okay, first of all, I need to get my scissors out of my pile. There it is. That might be nice there. Okay. Yeah, that might be nice there. Let's cut this off too. Okay, so gosh, it's almost the exact right size. So close. So close. I'm gonna use this. Oop. Kind of got myself all I'm gonna hope that's straight enough. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, and right about nice. Okay, so then this one, I think I want the more colorful part right here. Right here, I mean. And I kind of like how that then sort of matches, doesn't it? Okay. Should have an easier time with this side maybe, because I can kind of feel it. Okay, we're gonna have this kind of put together here in a minute. Well, need a bit more off of there. Okay, that works. Right. We're just gonna ink around it a little bit. Rachel, I have the same problem that you do with all of my bits and pieces encroaching on my workspace. I just keep moving over a little more each time I do something. Okay. So now we're going to put these down, and I'm not sure what I'm going to tie it closed with at this moment, but I am going to do a tie closure, and I will glue it on the back. But some of this stuff I think I'll just end up doing afterwards, and I will sew around this, but I'm gonna wait to do that too, because I would have to move too much stuff to get my sewing machine over here at this point. Okay, but there, we've got that one. So it goes like, I put it upside down. Son of a gun. Oh well, I don't care. This text is upside down. Oh dear. Okay, so here's my pocket. Here's my pocket, and it will look like that when it's done. Cool. Well, this is upside down too, so isn't that good? All right, and then we'll just tie around it. I like it. That was fun. I'll be making more of those. That was really fun. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. You are awesome. A total inspiration you are. Okay, so I'm going to throw that up there. Now, we're going to get busy on these. I don't really think I'm going to do any pages because I don't need that for this journal. So I'm going to put those up there. One of my thoughts is just to take a few of these and just go for it without thinking, you know, I want to cover them with these extras and then we'll find focal points. So maybe doing 6 at a time, I can just really bust this out. There's a focal point to begin with right there. Okay, we're just going to go. I am going to just cut these white edges off. And boy, have I got lots of advice on the edges. I love you guys. You really do share, and I love it. I have been told not to print with a border, but I print full page, and so maybe it's my printer that it just always has a little border like that. I don't know. But I think it might be something that I just have to live with. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going for it, guys. I'm going for it. Just pick this one and actually I think I might tear off a little of the white. Okay. So that one I would like a little music with. This music is old. It just about falls apart on its own. Get a little closer to the actual music and not have so much white space. Okay, and that one's pretty much done. We'll put something just to give it a little extra. Let's see. I just seem to be grabbing AOZAs right now, but that's good. Okay. Use that there. If I put it down right there, it's not going to show any. Okay, like that there. Okay. Thinking about what to put down the side here. I think I want maybe a little color, so we might use a Gale Digital. Oh, I got quiet, didn't I? Sorry. We're all still here though, right? Found this. Could be fun. Need something down that side. Yep. It's like kind of like quick draw. This is quick collage. All the bits and pieces left over. Okay. Let's see. Need something. I need something down at the bottom here. Okay. That'll work. How about use this little piece along there. That's nice. Oops, just dropped a little piece, but it's okay. What's this? It's a little plain, but that's going to be a good piece that we're going to need to use at some point. This is a Gale. Not supposed to be thinking about it, remember? Oops, I got a little white there. I'm just going to pull that off. Okay. Okay, and then we need a piece to go up that side. Just have to pull off a little bit right here. And boom. Background's done. Okay. Now we're going to glue. I'm going to move this little one for a second while we get our glue book over here. And just going to glue, glue, glue. This is mass production journal cards right here. So the sun is out where I live today. We still have snow on the ground, but we'll take the sun for sure. Gosh, we had kind of a tragedy here. You know, I was telling you that we had big snowstorm, and with that snowstorm came pretty strong winds, and some people, I don't know why, but they were out on one of the lakes here and their boat capsized. One person died and 5 people are in the hospital. Oh, just awful. Okay, so there's that one to begin with. Let's do this little guy. Whoa. Anyway, yeah. So such a tragedy. It's like, oh, I mean, I'm sure they probably thought, you know, it's spring, it's not going to be that bad. Well, it was. And especially with the winds, so I'm sure it really picked up the waves on the lake and stuff. But, and apparently there was another boat with this party of folks, and they had left a little earlier, so they weren't in the whole capsizing situation, but they got stranded probably on opposite side of the lake from where they went in or something. Yeah, crazy. The stuff that happens. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's do this one. I think I need a new piece of gluing paper too, which of course means another journaling card in creation. Oops, it goes this way so that the white is covered up. And it's okay if some of the book page shows through. I mean, often we use book page in our collage anyway, right? Okay, there's that one. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, put that aside. Let's see, this one goes first. Let's see, how did I have that? This way. Get them all figured out and then forget which way they go and have to start over. Oops. My fingers are getting sticky. I'll probably ink around the edges of all these, but as you can see, I'm not worrying about inking the individual collage pieces at this point. I'm just slapping them down. Okay, this one. Okay. Scoot it over to the edge. It's grabbing my fingers and not wanting to let go. Okay, so then I think I had this and this, didn't I? Yeah, I think that's right. Not that it really matters. One can be on top of the other or vice versa. Yeah, so I've been working hard on getting things ready for my Etsy. I think I have a few really fun things that you guys are going to enjoy. But yeah. And I did some more fabric flips because I feel like I've done them twice, but there's still people who wanted them who didn't get them. So I'll just keep making them while there's interest. I really enjoy making them. Okay. So there are the backgrounds on those. So we'll just have to decide if we want more to them. Let's see, what do we have? 20 minutes left. Okay, I think we'll finish these. And then if we have time, we'll do some with Tracy's digitals so that I can use them in my design team project. Okay, so what do these need besides this one, and this one, and probably this one definitely need focal points. These two I kind of like them just as they are. So let's look in this little box. I really love these. Would that be cute there? Nope. It's kind of cute there. In the middle there. Right there. I think I like the first one better. Okay. I need to reorganize here. Okay, get the glue book out of the way. Don't need it right now. Oh, and the other thing I was thinking of using is maybe, I meant to get those out ahead of time, and of course I didn't, but is using some illustrations from the book. Okay, we're gonna call that one done. That one's for sure done. Some of these little illustrations are really cute that are in the book. Oh my gosh, thread and everything else. I really meant to look through and see if I could find some that I liked ahead of time, but since I didn't, I'll look now. Some of them are like war stories or something, so NO to those. I swear there were some cute ones. There's one with little pelicans. I'll take that out just in, I don't know. I like all the these little things at the end of the chapters too. I'm gonna have to go through this batch of pages and just see what there is that I want to keep for collage or whatever. That's cool, isn't it? Maybe I got the one cute one, which was a little girl. There's a princess. She's too little though. Okay, well, so much for that idea. This one's kind of cute. But I feel like they're a bit small to put anywhere, unless it's kind of nice right there though. I think I'm going to do that, although that one, now that I said I wasn't going to ink around, I am. Just to make this one stand out a little more. Okay. Yeah, that'll be kind of fun right there. Let's do that. I like it with that black tape. Yeah, that one turned out good. I'll show these up to the camera once I'm done. So what else do we have in this little box that would be fun? That is really large. Here's a fun bird. Could be kind of nice right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. The idea was to do this without thinking too much and just get some put together. So okay. All right, so then this one, see, there's some more birds. Ooh, that bird might be nice. Yep. Just like that. Once again, this one has little white around it, so because my fussy cutting is marginal. But that's what distress ink's for. Okay. These were just cut out of a bird book or a bird page. Thought I should do a video on going through my page box because I think I have some stuff I should either fussy cut out or something, but that's cute. Okay, do these need anything? I have some tiny birds. Yep. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay, that just gives it just a little more. And then they need to be inked around too. And this one, maybe we're on a roll with the birds. Got a pretty flower, but that's just going to blend into the, it's too big. That's just going to blend into, that's kind of interesting how the line of his tail goes with the line. I like that. And then I think on this one, stick, stick, stick. Need a new glue page. Okay, I really like that, but I need a stamp right there. Or a small label or something. Something to fill that little space just a little bit. Yep. Really decisive today, aren't I? Okay. I'm looking at this one, wondering if it needs a little stamp up there in the corner. And I'd kind of like to do something that's brown. Yep. Just no humming and hawing today, is there? Let's just do it. Okay, okay. I think this one's fine. These two are fine. Looking at this one, thinking maybe I like that really bright blue. Ooh. Okay, I am going to sew around these off camera, put a little topper on of some sort, lace or something, and we'll have all these done, which can be used in the pockets of this journal or some other journal. Really, I mean, they're birds and flowers, so they go with everything, right? So let's see the time. 50. Okay, so we have just a few minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Okay, so let's just, I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna throw that back up there. I'm gonna get Tracy out here and see what all we have of hers. We have such good fun stuff to play with of Tracy's. Okay, I have pieces and pieces. All these are Tracy. And this page. And I have her collage papers too, like these. Okay. I think that works. I also have some of these. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. I have that too. That's beautiful. Okay, so Tracy, I am just going to grab out 6 more cards, and we'll just start on these for 10 minutes until this video is about an hour. How's that? Yep, we got a few. We got a few. So that's gonna go just nicely right there. We've got this. And just gonna start tearing. See, let's go this way with this. Boy, that fits perfectly. I'm gonna go here and here. I want the airmail on that one. And I can kind of tear down this side to make that fit. Maybe I want that down there. Maybe I want that down there. I don't know. A piece of music can go right here. Okay. Didn't quite tear off enough. Just tearing that off because it can be used somewhere else. Okay. Did that. Let's see. too much brown. Let's do more of this. Sorry, I'm having trouble doing this in camera and not getting all the pieces that I've already laid out. Okay, oops, that did not tear properly. Okay, that one's kind of done, other than a focal point. Yep, that'll be fine. This one's kind of done. This one. Oh, you know what else I need on these is straw paper, because the kit I'm using, the silhouette kit, has a lot of yellow to it. So one can be done. That one can be done, just needs a nice focal point. Let's see, I had this one this way, didn't I? Okay, look at that. How many minutes? Yeah, in about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes, we got all the backgrounds for the Tracy tags done. Isn't that amazing? When you just do it without thinking, it just makes such a huge difference. So I hope this has been a fun break from the spreads in the book. We'll get back to that the next time, because I'm now to the point, and I get to this point with every project. I'm now to the point where I want to be done. I want to get on to the next thing. I've enjoyed it immensely, and I'm still enjoying it. It's just that, okay, let's do the next thing, because the next thing is on my mind, you know. So that's what we'll do. We'll just finish it up and get on to the Tracy one, because as you can see, it's on my mind. I'm thinking I'm gonna need some fun little journaling cards for it. Okay, so the background of that one's done. Do a couple more of these, and then I'll show up close the ones that we did, and then we'll call it a day and get our little selves ready for the movie. I think my husband went to the bank and did a few errands while I was making this video, so that was good. We were getting a few things done. See, and that's just simple, but a really nice focal point there, and we're going to be good to go. So literally in about 10 minutes, we got 6 backgrounds done of journaling cards. That really is one of the things I love about using these book pages. Is it, I mean, it could be a project life card that you're covering or a piece of cardstock or something. But if you've got your base and you just do one side for journaling, one side decorated, it's like, boom, it's done, you know? I'd have to cut that off at the top a little bit. Okay, this one's easily done. I think I better. It's really getting goopy. And we've got 3 or 4 new ones up there. It's the never-ending process. But you know, I'd probably be sad. I'd be like, oh, I don't have any book pages. What am I gonna do? So it's all good. Okay, this one. Bound and determined to finish all these before this video ends. Really do enjoy the blue glue. You can really see where you've glued. I think I do a much better job when I use it, actually. Do a better job getting around the edges and stuff. Whoa. And I probably said it before, but I get my Uhu on Amazon. I think our little local art store is carrying it too. But it's on the other side of town. I just don't get there very often, so. Nice little art store, but kind of makes me sad because it's all that's left of a local craft store that we had. And actually it's right by where I used to work, so you can imagine what lunch hours were when I was working by the craft store. I have no idea where the lid to my glue is. Okay, but we are probably, yep, we're at 1:03. So I'm going to show you these real quick. These are the bases that we're going to do for Tracy tags. And I'll try and remember to show you. I think I'll finish these up, but I'll try and remember to show you what I come up with. But here's the bases. All they need is a focal point. And then here's the stuff that we semi-finished. I'm going to sew around it and then put a little topper on them. But just like that, we have all these journaling cards to work with. Isn't that fun? Love them. And then this guy, inspired by the wonderful Rachel of Roxy Creations, and I'll sew that all up, get a little ribbon on it, and we'll put that in the front of our book. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and we'll just see you next time. Bye bye.